You know what they say, happy wife, happy life, and my wife ain't happy. So for the past 2 years, I've been ignoring my wife, and I have not been able to please her in about 2 years, which is pretty bad. Hear me out, folks. Back surgeries keeps me limited on the activities I was able to do, and we all know that I've had 2 back surgeries, so that's number one. The job, work, life, all that type of stuff, and then just being busy lately. And she finally, broke it down to me and told me what the problem is. And first off, it's too small. So that's an issue. And then she made the comment the other day that if I don't take care of her, she's going to find somebody else who can do it. So I need to please my wife, and I think we can do this together. So let's get started and take her laptop and fix it, because her storage drive is too small. So she's ran out of space, and also it's overheating. It needs some updates on it, and I don't want her to find another guy who can fix it for her. That's cheating. That's no cool, No other person or no man shall touch my wife. This laptop, that is. So let's get this thing on the bench and let's get to upgrading it. So a little bit change of plans, actually inside the house, which I guess is good because it's cooler in here, but the neighbors are just making all types of noise, cutting grass and all that type of stuff. So just to prevent that annoying background noise, moved inside here. So check the specs: 8 gigs of DDR4, Ryzen 5 4500, and yes, size does matter because it's 256 gig storage. So we're going to upgrade it to a 500 gig. I'm using a Cronus. Sometimes I use the Hasleo backup suite. I talked about that in another video, but I use this one because I got a code when I bought a package for upgrading to 500 gig. They had this thing at Walmart. It was really cheap and it works out pretty good. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is clone it. It's recognized everything. Really easy to replace a disk on this machine. Clone with bootable OS. Yep. Gonna hit next. And we're gonna let this thing do its thing for a while, and then it'll automatically adjust the partitions and all that type of stuff. This program works great. So we're gonna let this do this for a while. What I gotta do now is go run errands. So let's go run some errands. All right, got wallet, got keys, and we need to go to the post office, which actually, now that I think about it, I think that's the only errand I have to do today. Going down. Locked. Good enough. I don't think the dogs like me. Woo, it's hot in the truck. Warm day today. Chevy Thunder. Goodbye. So we gotta return that. So I went out and I picked up an HP Pavilion X360 laptop. Pretty decent for 20 bucks, but it was broken. The screen was all jacked up on it, but it still worked pretty good. The guy dropped it. There's a video on that and all that type of stuff. But I got on eBay, paid $60 for a screen, and they said, oh, this is the one for the laptop. Even said it for the 14M DW0023DX or something to that effect. I got it, and well, the connectors don't match up. Decided to do the whole homework thing, and then next thing I know, I realized, wait a minute, this is for the older models. That one was for the 8th gens. I have the 10th gen one, so it doesn't work. So I reached out to the guy on eBay, did the whole eBay thing, because it says seller has no returns, or seller accepted no returns, and it's like, hey, this is not as described or as listed. Folks, if you're gonna buy on eBay, details, look at all the stuff. But one of the reasons why I like to buy on eBay for used parts, if the deal is good, is because of that eBay guarantee. If you list something on eBay, you better list what it is and do all your homework listing it, because if you list the wrong thing and you sell it to somebody and they catch you like that, well, guess what? That's on you. So unfortunate for him, win for me in the fact that I get my $60 back. So let's head over to the post office, mail this thing out, and I think that's the only errand I have to do today. And maybe that computer will be done. We made it. It is noon. Traffic's picking up, so hopefully the post office is not too busy. I can drop this off real quick. There are times where this post office is like forever and a day. Here's a secret. If you ever got to go to the USPS people, find a small town, go to theirs, you'll be in and out. Hope Mills is not a small town anymore, so Hopefully I don't have to wait too long. World record. I was in and out in like less than a minute. That's a first. Either the timing is perfect or there's just not a lot of people mailing stuff out, but a win is a win. PWC, drive safely. Here we go, Chevy Thunder. Love it. Honestly, I don't think I have anything else I need to do. I did groceries yesterday, dropped off packages yesterday, so let's go home and let's see if that thing is done. Dog, what you doing? What you doing, dog? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Oh, you're a good dog. Yeah, you're a good dog. You're a pain in the butt because you just bark at everything, but you're a good dog. Good dog. All right, let's see if this thing's finished. It's been about 30 minutes since we left this. And sweet. The disk was successfully cloned. All right, cool deal. So my neighbors are done with all their tasks outside. Let's switch to the garage because I got tools there, and that's a good thing. And let's get this drive installed, new thermal paste, and pop in some memory. All right, so let's do this. With these, remove these rubber pieces. They should come up pretty easy. Wow, this one's got a bunch of screws. It's got 3 on the top. Two on the bottom? Holy bananas. Let's get all these out of here. And of course it has a little security Torx. Alright, I fix it. You better have it. You do. I fix it to the rescue. Not sponsored. Unless you guys are watching it and you want to. DLMTechGarage@gmail.com. Alright, let's see. Let's put all these screws in my little container so I don't lose them. Take my little prying tool. And gingerly pry this. I think I've used a little too much. Use one of these. Oh, come on. There we go. Once you get one little pry, you're mostly good to go. There we go. I didn't break it. That's good. First things first, let's disconnect our battery. Safe. Alright, good there. Now we need to pop these covers off, and it's just like that other HP laptop. It has these shields. It should come off pretty easy. Yep. It should be the same thing over here for this one. Maybe not. Looks like there's a screw right down there. Let's pop out Old Faithful. Oh, this would be a nice upgrade. Pop you in. Now for the memory, I'm pretty confident these are 4 gig sticks. And what speed are we rocking? PC4 3200, 4 gig, 4 gig. Lame. I'd rather have had an 8 gig of PC 3200 because then I could just swap one in, but I have these that I was supposed to use in another laptop that just didn't pan out, and these are 8 gigs, PC 3200. Should work. Alright, let's go ahead and now take off the heat sink. And before I forget, I gotta put that screw back in. Those are little details that'll get you, folks. Let's see if we can pop this stuff out. Nice. Oh, yep, dried up. And for our thermal application, some good old PTM 7950. I put that junk on everything. And actually, this little strip right over here is pretty much perfect. And this is always the fun part, getting the plastic piece off without ruining it. And this is the part I don't like, taking off this top strip. But like I've talked about, this stuff really good. And that was probably the quickest I've ever done that. I'm making new records. The trick I have found to doing it is cut it to size, make a little crease, measure it, put the bottom piece on, and then the top one, take an X-Acto knife and kind of get it lightly, pull it up without tearing it or bending it. You don't want to bend it or anything like that. You want it to be perfect. Now, as far as dust in here, we keep our house very clean. Probably too much. We probably clean every other day, dust, sweeping, all that type of stuff. Mostly my OCD. And the missus has allergies, so I do that to kind of help her out there. You know, I don't want her to suffer, so I look out for her. And I'm trying to see what's under here, but I should probably leave it alone. We're going to pretend, yeah, leave that alone. But because we're so on top of the cleaning, this thing is, we've had this for 3 years. I mean, looks brand new. Or it might have been 2 years. I can't remember. It might have been 3 or 2 years ago that we've had this. Alright, cool. Memory storage. First thermal. Let's pop this in just like so. Put that back in. Let's plug back in our battery. And what I'm just going to do is just lightly put that in to fire it up, because I need to make sure that the memory is compatible and will boot. We don't have any other issues. Hit the power button. Might take a minute because it's got to learn the memory, and you disconnected the battery, all that type of stuff. It's usually the time to clean up the mess. Yeah, let's give it a few minutes. All right, CMOS checksum is invalid, blah, 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 all that type of good stuff. Let me set this thing up, and then I'll turn the camera back on. So it's actually a little bit later, and we are done. Upgrading to storage worked perfectly. Acronis for the win. We were able to clone it, and everything just popped in perfect, and we were good to go. Obviously, upgrading the memory makes a difference, and the biggest improvement will be the noise factor, because obviously we changed the thermal paste, especially going to that PTM 7950. That stuff works great. It's a little tedious to put on, but not too terrible, and definitely worth it. I'm glad I was finally able to get this thing done, because the wife, she uses this thing a lot, and she's been asking me about it, you know, saying, hey, it's running slow, it's getting loud with the fans, it's overheating and all that type of stuff. So after what, almost 2 years, I can finally please my wife. So that's a good thing. So that's gonna wrap this video up. Working on these HP Pavilions and Envies, really easy to work on, not too bad. Decent laptop, obviously not for gaming, but for like office stuff, definitely good. So with all that being said, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, concerns, criticisms. As fellow PC tech and enthusiasts, do you guys tend to forget about your families or even your own computers? I will admit, I'm a little bad on it, and I got a couple of friends that, they tell me they just kind of get away from it because you work on everybody else's and you just forget, your own stuff. And PTM 7950, what are your thoughts? If you like this video, definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and as always, we'll see what we come up with next.